Imagine the opportunity of buying rental property in your IRA and never paying any tax on any of the rental income or capital gains. It's all very, very possible with a self-directed IRA. How do I know? Well, I'm a tax attorney and I helped over 25,000 investors invest their retirement funds into real estate and other alternative assets. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how you can use your IRA to buy real estate. Step one, obviously, first step, you got to open a self-directed retirement account. And the good news is IRA Financial is one of the leading providers of self-directed retirement accounts. But why do you have to use IRA Financial? Why can't you open a self-directed IRA to buy real estate at a Fidelity or Schwab? Why do you need IRA Financial? Well, here's the answer. Unfortunately, the large financial institutions do not allow you to do alternative assets, which means an asset that's not publicly traded in your IRA through their institution. Why? They don't make money when you buy real estate or when you buy private business stock in your IRA. They make money when you buy stocks through their platform. So that's why they don't allow you to buy real estate in your IRA. And that's why you need to find a self-directed IRA provider like IRA Financial that can help custody and administer your IRA. We make it super simple and easy. Go on our website or app, answer a number of quick questions. That's it. You have an account set up within hours, and then we're on to step two. And step two is actually funding the account. And the two main ways to fund a self-directed IRA is by a rollover, which means money coming from a former employer 401k, or money coming from another IRA. And in all cases, it could be done tax-free. In fact, over $600 billion are transferred into IRAs each year from former employer 401k plans. So that is the most common way to fund your self-directed IRA. The other way is just through contributions, right? In 2025, you can put away $7,000 in an IRA or $8,000 if you're over 50. If you have a SEP IRA, you can put away $70,000, and you can also make contributions through a simple IRA. So rollover and contribution are the two primary ways to set up a self-directed IRA. The third and the most fun is to invest. So before you actually make the investment into real estate, there's obviously a few things you want to do. Number one, you want to know what you're buying. You want to do your research, your homework, your diligence. If you're buying real estate in a particular area, you want to hopefully know that area. Is it a conducive place to buy real estate? How's the market? Do you think you make money? Right? So you do your research. The next important question is something IRA Financial will help you with is, do you want to buy the real estate directly in your self-directed IRA, or do you want to use what's called a checkbook control IRA LLC, which essentially is just a limited liability company used as a special purpose vehicle? It just means your IRA is going to own an LLC, a limited liability company, and the LLC will be managed by you, giving you checkbook control, and then you as the manager will just write a check to buy the real estate. And what that does is it gives you limited liability protection, meaning it protects your asset outside of the LLC. It also gives you control as the manager of the LLC to write a check or do a wire without involving the custodian, IRA Financial. And thirdly, it gives you some privacy, right? It's harder to tell who owns that asset. With real estate, most real estate investors like to use the LLC for all the aforementioned reasons. But you certainly can just have the IRA buy the real estate directly. We do that all the time. In my opinion, if you're just doing a land investment or something that's very passive, then using the IRA directly works perfectly. But if you're doing like Airbnb, rental property, something in a foreign country, I think the LLC is going to be a really, really good choice for you. And we basically are the founders and creators of the checkbook control structure. I don't think anyone in the country knows how to do checkbook control better than IRA Financial. Step four, the fun part. IRA Financial, whether it's through the LLC or through the self-directed IRA, will actually fund the investment. So if you're using a self-directed IRA on its own, we will send the money to the buyer of the property. Title would be in the name of the IRA. So for example, IRA Financial Trust Company for the benefit of the Adam Bergman IRA, and we'll make the investment on your behalf. We'll do all the administration. We'll provide you annual consultation, tax filing, tax reporting. We do it all for you. If it's the LLC route you go with, no problem. We'll fund the LLC. We even can open a bank account for that LLC for you. And then once the money's in the LLC, then you, as the manager of the LLC, will just write a check to make the investment. So super, super easy. And of course, we'll help you along the way We'll hold your hand. We offer consistent and very ongoing support to help you make these investments as quickly and easily and compliantly as possible. So what are the rules? So here are three simple rules you can't do. You can't buy life insurance. You can't buy collectibles like art in an IRA. The third thing you can't do is you can't do anything in your IRA that in any way directly or indirectly personally benefits you, your lineal descendants, parents, children, spouse, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, any entities controlled 50% or more by such persons. Otherwise, you can do it. So here are some real-life examples. Can't buy a house and live in it. Can't buy a house, rent it to your kids. Can't have any personal benefit. So what can you do? Well, I can rent it out to a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle. I can flip it to a third party. I can Airbnb. I can buy residential real estate. I can buy real estate outside the United States. I'd say over 70% of our clients have some connection to real estate in their self-directed IRA. So it's by far the most popular investment for IRA investors, and we make it super, super easy to do. Let's talk about the benefits, right? Why do you want to buy real estate in your IRA? Why is it so popular to buy real estate in your IRA? Well, here are the main benefits. And of course, as a tax lawyer, it always comes back to tax. When you use an IRA or self-directed IRA to buy real estate, you pay zilch, zero tax when you get rental income from your real estate owned IRA or you generate capital gains. No tax. Let's say you buy real estate for $100,000 in a self-directed IRA and you sell it for $30 million. No tax. Okay. Let's say you get $4,000 of rental income a month from your tenant. No tax. So the main advantage, besides obviously diversification, investing in something you know and trust, investing in a hard asset, a great hedge against inflation, for me as a tax lawyer and for you, what I think is super important and why an IRA is such a valuable tool to use as an investment vehicle to buy real estate is the tax benefits. Deferral. For using a traditional IRA or a 401k, no tax. For using a Roth IRA, you can shelter all income and gains from taxation so long as you're over 59 and a half and the Roth's been open at least 5 years. So it's literally the best legal tax shelter out there for self-directed investments. If you're ready to start building real tax-free retirement wealth for you and your family, book a free consultation today. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more self-directed investment strategies.